Hello. So I had to lean this way because it's the sun's on my face. So I'm going to lean my face like this to talk to you. And happy Saturday. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday so far. Almost 5 o'clock. The day is almost over. And I hope that whatever you do, you enjoy today with your family, just like I do. Today, when we wake up in the morning, what we do is we go out there and cleaning the grass. Oh my God, the weed. It is so bad in my garden, and I just learned new thing how to repair this for next year, which mean after the fall next year, I hopefully will do a better job than this year. And so I did go out there and clean up and get the garden ready for the season. And then we come back in, we all eat together, and then we go to Tiberius' performance. We just got back from his performance. So the performance, it took like an hour, but driving back and forth is like a couple hours. So it's like it took us wow, almost 5 hours. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how it's doing, and he is wonderful. He did a wonderful job, and we are very happy. We don't have the result yet, but we're very happy with his performance. I wasn't in the room with him. My husband was. He chose his dad to come in with him, only one person to come in with the students, and he was in there with his dad, and he do wonderful. His dad said he did wonderful. He come in, and he told me that he remembered to play soft and loud, and he testing the piano out, and the piano is very stiff. So he was super calm and focused on his thing, and I think that's all matter, right? It's not about like if he win the competitions or he the best one or not. It doesn't matter, but the matter is that it's a practice. Like I said a couple weeks ago, it's a practice for him to go out there. Practice at home is different, and now it's all go it out there and show it to the world how you do it. And he had to do it on his own in that room. He's on his own. He's with his dad. His dad's reminding him doing things and some couple of steps, and he did it wonderfully. So I'm very proud of him. And I asked him the question when we on the car on the way back. I asked him the question, and he was like, "So you say you remember all the soft and loud, and no one at your level do the same thing, and they make the mistake." And you all say like they all make the mistake. What does that mean? Right? What does that mean to you? Why don't you make the mistake? And why you was able to do soft and loud beautifully in your own term? And he said, because of practice. And I said, yeah, that's very true. Like everybody have practice. Everybody have put a lot of time in, and mistakes happen, and we don't know how, we don't know why. The only thing we know is that when we are in that chair, we do our best, and the only thing you can do our best and limit it, have less mistake or do it the correct way, is that because the more you practice, the more you're comfortable with it. And especially with this morning, when I sit down and practice with him, and I know right away he not gonna make the mistake. But if he does, and it's because he nervous, it's because he was distressed himself, and that's all. That's all I think gonna be his problem, because he memorizing really well. He was able to sing when he doing it at the same time. So I have no doubt with that at all. But again, right? But I'm not gonna tell him that, and I'm not gonna say, hey, don't make the mistake. What I did with him is that I say, instead of me making him feel like yeah, I have to do my best. I have to do my best, right? Instead of saying, you go over there and have fun. you have done enough, you have practicing enough. And he said, I need to practice more. So he used my hand and practice on my hand and memorizing his song and plays on his head. And I was like, no, this is not the time. It's not the time to practice. It's time for join. It's time to go out there and have fun. Show the world what you know. If you don't know, you come back and you practice more. But if you know well, do it well and see how it goes. So I think that part of me doing that is really helping him to not distress himself and have his dad there to confirm, to watching him is make him proud, and it seems like I want to play for my dad. You know, like he said, I'm nervous to get up there, and I say, don't be nervous, don't be nervous. What you do is just look around and see who is listening, and you choose one person that you play for. And I asked him who you want to play for, and he say, my dad. I want to play for my dad. I say, that's it. Play for that person. Play the most beautiful time that you can give, and make your dad proud and make your dad happy. So he did it. He did it, and it's a learning process. It's a learning process for a mom like me, and for him at the same time. I don't think he is nervous as I am. It's just because like I don't think I'm afraid of he not doing well. I'm just afraid of that he not able to control himself because he have a fast mind and he maybe never be in a new environment. He doesn't know how to behave, or he doesn't know what is right and wrong, and he made me be stress himself out. And when he stressed himself out, but when people stress out, they shut down. And I never be with him in this situation. So I don't know how he perform or react into this kind of stressful moment. And I think the good thing is that I exposed him to this environment to practice, I'm not able to practice talking in front of 100 people or 10 or 20 people. It's make me nervous. And the more you practice, the better it's going to be. And I want to practice him that from the result today so far, from his behavior, it seemed like he was very calm, very focused, super, pay attentions and memorizing. It's like he all observe in, right? It's like practicing with me is like the monkey mind and doing this and doing that. We all have the monkey mind, so. But for him, today is the next level, and that level is showing me that he's capable of staying focused, and that is the tool I'm gonna use and bring it back to him when I practice with him. That I say that what you are, that what you were, that what you did, that what you could do, that what you can do, and continue carrying that forward. I never had experience the example to show him that, but now I do. I have that in my toolbox to show him. Remember the day you were. Remember that competition. Remember what did you do? You were there. You was able to stay calm. You was able to stay focused. We were able to do this and that. So I have all the experience that is for me to use as a tool to encourage him. And I had to be consistent in reminding him that and give him that tool to build up confidence inside him more than ever. And again, right, the whole topic I'm sharing, the whole thing I'm learning today, and the whole message that I'm learning with my boy today is this: consistent and practice over and over again. And when you're being calm, you are nervous, you just come back to yourself and stay focused, stay inward, stay focused. Like round yourself down and don't let anything else distract you. Just focus on that. And when I was able to tell that with him this morning, I will hopefully he was able to grab that because it's too much and he wasn't focused to listen to memorizing it. But I was wrong. He was listened very well. He do it so well today. So again, right, it's like nothing is easy and simple at the beginning. And today, what we do is for the first time, but it seems to go so smoothly, and it's not a, it's not exhaust, it's not overwhelmed, or it's not overexcited. It just what it is. It because we have been practiced for so long for today, and it. So I really thinking that again, continue practicing whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be. My message to him is the same: is that if you want to be better than you before, or you want to better than this person, you want to better than anyone, or you want to do the best of this song, the only thing you can put in is practice, and practice will help you to get better every single day. And you cannot practice today and then take a break and then 4 days later and come back and practice and you hope you're going to get better. It's not that. I told him, do you remember years ago you was not able to play the piano, and now you are performing in front of more than 20 people in the room with you? Is that they have 2,000 students. It's just madness. It's a crazy going in there. It's like every single like every 1 hour they have the new group coming in, and it's just so busy, and it's just like so much kids coming in. And every single classroom is like 8 students together to do the performance. And so 8 students, 8 parents, 16, and then two instructor, and I think one more. So it's like 19, 20 people in there. And so I told him, like you was able to perform that today, like you couldn't do it years ago. What do you think, right? Of course, daily practice is the key. Whatever you want to good at, put your time in, and not just put a big chunks and hopefully I'm gonna be good at it. Your body it's a memory muscle. It's a different story that you have to do it every day in order to get to the certain point. And then you can put more time in for certain thing, and then you can take a break, and then you put more time in a certain thing and you can take a break. But it's simple basic things, basic stuff is that every day, and keep practice, keep practice, keep practice, keep practice. And I'm so happy that I'm be so patient that, and I was so consistent for the whole year, just showing up and doing one thing every day over and over the same. And it's not fun. Trust me, that 1 year is not fun. But hanging in there, both him and I, we are hanging in there together, and we did it. We make it. Imagine if 10 year put in the same thing in 10 year, what gonna be, where he gonna be, right? So it's a great lesson that we can transfer that to the kids. And it's not also that it's a great lesson for me to carry on with me and keep continue doing this and keep encouraging me that I am doing the right thing. And everything we do is need practice, be consistent day in and day out. So I hope you're doing the same thing. All right. So let's practice for 15 minutes. And now the sun going to be on my face, but it's not going to be bother you that much because you're not going to see it that much. You can skip this part, but the part that we won't have to do, you do your practice, I do my practice, and we come back later. Okay. So 15 minutes. All right. This is too close. Okay, it's okay. I can do this. All right, 15 minutes is over. I hope you have a wonderful practice, and I hope you have a wonderful Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow, Sunday, the same time, 8 Eastern time, or maybe around this time. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful time.